Okay, let's go. We have an unboxing for I believe it's a single dynamic driver set. Like the review I did last night, which didn't turn out really great. I've spoken to that company. I'm talking about Earacoustic. I think that's the name of them. They're very reasonable people, and they want to improve, and that's really a good sign. There was no request to take a video down or any stupid stuff like that, so shout out to them. Criticism is feedback. How you handle feedback is really kind of a reflective or indication of how far you're going to go. And it looks like they're going to probably mature, in my opinion. This review's opinion. This is a set. Let me go ahead and. This is a set called the Tigerism Sun Wukong, I believe. It's a $423 dynamic driver, 14.2 millimeters, so it's a large driver. The Sonys were famous with their 16 millimeters. Let me tip this down just a little bit more. It's got a monkey hand on it, holding a sword. Not sure if that's related to the name Sun Wukong. Let me go ahead and open it up. Open it up, and we've got, so this is a slightly different box than some of the other Tigerisms. I'm really a fan of their flagship set. Could we get this out? There we go. Okay, take that rice paper off, and then we have the pouch. I'm assuming these are tips, and these are the IMs themselves. These are, I'm going to pull this out because I thought that was going to happen. Pull this out. This is actually a kind of nice little case right here. Again, $423. And again, we have what looks to be Liquid Lynx Venom clone, essentially. It's got the same Y split and the same shroud over the 4.4. They're very, very similar. So this seems like a decent cable. There's no Velcro messing with my gloves, which is nice because that also messes with linen shirts. I had a Ralph Lauren shirt that got messed up by a Velcro during an unboxing and kind of traumatized me. Moving along. So these come wrapped up nicely to protect them from getting damaged and clanked around if the box were to. I don't know how that would actually come out and be loose because they're packed in pretty tight, but let's just imagine like it's one of those boxes where there's space for these to fall around. Like the set that we talked about yesterday, these were actually not in their seats and they were kind of bouncing around. It has a monkey or a gorilla face. I'm not really sure. It's an animal. It's very subtle. It's hard to see. That looks kind of like a lion, I guess a gorilla or a monkey. I'm not really sure. It is basically a flush 2-pin. Just ever so recessed, but it's basically flush. Looks like it's got the breather right there. And then there's another one over here on the front. So that should be in the front of the dynamic driver. And this would be on the back of the dynamic driver. So that's a close-up look at that one. I won't unwrap the other one. This will be something that will be going to people on the channel. Some of the stuff that are around $400 and $500, my Patreons don't seem to be really interested in it so much. They really want the big money stuff, so I think I'll just go ahead and say this is a set that's going to go to people that support the channel by subscribing to both channels. Again, with these tips, I use the largest one of these because I love the color actually. It's just a little bit under the size for fitting me. I mean, I have big ear holes, and I use those right over there on all sets all the time. That's the SpinFit CP100 Plus, the L, the yellow core. That's what fits me. I use that all the time. Can't measure with those on the mic though because they're too fat for that. So I have really fat, wide pipes in my ears. So that is basically what you get. Let me go ahead and put this back in there. Slide that down there. So that is the tips. And this is the case, which has the cable and the IMs. I'm going to leave this out because I'm going to measure these and then listen. I got a lot of other stuff, but just an unboxing to get a look at this. This is the set, and it again is called the Tigerism Sun Wukong. And this is the company that made the Dark Magician, which was epic. And then they didn't really do the same with the new version. But they use good drivers, which is really everything in this hobby, because the transducers, balance armatures, or whatever are literally the playback device, and the quality of those will be reflected in your ear. It's the same as if you buy speakers for your car or your home system. It matters if they're like Radio Shack level. That's a callback to way back. Level type of drivers versus ones that have better magnets, better diaphragms made out of better material. Voice coils, like the whole thing, it matters. Quality does matter, and you can get epic replay with good transducers, aka drivers. And it matters when it comes to stuff like this too. So this company uses good drivers. I don't know what the tuning of this is yet. So tuning does matter. We'll see how that goes. That's it. You guys have a good day, and this is today's video, and I'm out.